Sure.
What's your bet then?
All right.
This is what you
Money's
offer.
down, mister. Not bad.
This is it.
Let's see if I can match it.
You know, Miss Hollister, business wise, I heard she's a witch. A witch.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, that's the last of it.
Any other gluttons for punishment?
Put some money up then.
Sure.
I once saw a
Let's
man
bet.
cut his own pecker off trying a variation on this amusement.
Well, look at you.
Howdy.
Bye, then.
5-finger fillet, sir?
When we gonna stop talking and start drinking? You're not going to make me late. Jump on in.
But sing hallelujah to him and he will hear your praise.
Be a new life. Hey there!
Let's go.
Hello? Hello? Is Armadillo 731? What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest. and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! Marshal! Marshal, I'd just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
I'm a terrible mother.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Yeah,
We need to stick together, boy. Them rustlers might be waiting for us. When did we decide you were leading this posse? Stay with us, Marston. You never know. The Ballard twins might have set up an ambush. Are you sure it was the Ballard twins, Eli?
Sure as shooting. I'd know those boys any place.
are these the same rustlers who've been causing the McFarlands so much trouble?
If you want to avoid a rope around your neck, I'd advise you to stay on 2 feet around that ranch, Marston.
They rustle them one day and sell them in Thieves' Landing the next. They've been making more money than they can keep dry.
Drew's got enough problems without these bastards stealing his cattle. Why haven't you done anything, Marshal?
Look around you, boy. It ain't exactly difficult for a man to stay on the dodge out here, especially around Pike's Basin. That place is like a labyrinth.
A labby what?
A labyrinth, you idiot. Spelled D-U-M-B.
Settle down, boys. We're gonna need our wits about us. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the Ballards. All right, leave the horses here and follow me.
Let's go.
Let's move up the canyon towards the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Damn! Those bastards were waiting for us. Christ alive!
This way.
Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy? Nice shot!
You might as well give it up now.
My God!
I'm gonna beat the lot of you.
Let's split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you can go with the deputies and cover me.
I'm the goddamn law.
Follow me. Stay with the group, Marston.
Eyes up, boy. Behind that rock.
Well, come on then. Look out over there.
Tell the Ballards to get themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you. All right, come on, Marston. Let's push on. Look, the deputies are making progress. surrender. You hear? Come on, let's clear out that camp. Watch yourself. Looks like they have some backup. Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open.
If it ain't me, it's someone else.
There's one of them.
Christ alive!
There's one more for the vultures. Good shooting, boy. That bastard won't be rustling no more.
You best shoot me now or this is over!
Come on! Let's get these sons of bitches! Bastard! There's the son of a bitch. Damn him, Blair!
Something's happening! Quick!
Can I borrow this, friend?
Come on! Full foot, Marston! Let's go. Be careful. I think I spotted some snipers. God damn it! Take out those snipers, boy! Let's clear out Pike's Basin once and for all! Get those thieving bastards! Put down your guns and surrender! Let's push on. Sounds like the deputies could use a hand. This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it.
that one get through!
I'll kill the hell out of you! Marston, all you gotta do is point it and pull the trigger. For the love of God! Good shot!
Why don't you point that at one of the fellas who's shooting at us? My God! I think that's all of them. Fine shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Let's go.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
To Armadillo! Godspeed! What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Excuse
How
me?
many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
Good Lord! It's those scoundrels once again!
They surely know where I am.
How many bullets can one man take? For the love of God, stick to the road! Not too fast, sir! I beg you! I'm sure I'll make it! Alan, don't stop! I'm begging you!
If we don't get you to a doctor soon, you definitely won't make it.
Please! Let's keep moving! They're still coming! I can't hold on longer! Is that Armadillo? Come on, hurry! Is that you, Mama? Where's Pa? They're fleeing! We must be too close to town, Barnum! Dad, I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Take me into your arms!
We're here. Stay with me.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo. We made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
He's just a boy. I'm a terrible mother. Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Let's go!
Hey, this way, friend. If you're game, maybe you'd like to earn a little something.
Come on.
Roundabouts for a few plants I'm walking.
Yeah! Let's go! Come on! Go!
Come, sit around the fire. Here's some taste. Truth is, this country was fine before them Federals came along. I mean, here's you thinking they're here for your protection.
Yeah! Come on! Let's go! Come on!
Hello to you.
Yeah! Slow down!
Howdy there. Nice to see you, my good man. How do you do, sir?
Watch your step, partner.
Where you going, Mark?
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read. Taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle. Come on, boy. You should learn to ride before you learn to herd. Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
I hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Whoa there!
Look out!
Get behind the herd! That should start them moving in the right direction. Assuming they aren't put off by your smell.
That's it. Behind them, Mr. Moss.
Yeah!
He's got it.
Whoa!
Keep on moving, Martin.
Seeing echoes!
Come on, you dumb heifer.
Get right at them! Driving this way!
Come on! Move! Let's go! Stay together, you dumb animals! No stopping! Let's go! Get a move on! Move it up! Move! Move! Come on! Let's go!
Keep going, Mr. Marston!
Good! Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing. Easy now.
Forward! Let's go!
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Yeah! Move! Come on! Move! Move on! Move on!
Keep it moving!
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Come on!
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace. and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Like sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby.
Let's go. You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret that sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
But I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. There's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Come on, let's rope one.
Come on, boys!
You gonna use that rope or not? Come on, don't be afraid of that lasso. Hang on to that rope, Marston. Wait for it. Start breaking him in. He's a handsome one, all right. There he is. Do it now, boy.
Rope him! He's right there!
Come on, Mr. Marston. You can get him from there.
He's there for the taking!
Now hold on to it.
Hold on! That's it!
Tell me what you got,
Don't give up!
boy. Come on in, cowboy.
You're doing fine!
Come on, let's go.
Come
Make it
on
slow
now.
now.
No time!
I'm in trouble here.
Let's see it, boy.
Keep at it, Mr. Marston!
Relax.
Try
I
not
got
to spook
you
him too
now.
much!
You were a wild one.
Nicely done, boy. Let me take you from here. You get back on your own horse. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Let's rope another one!
Come on.
What are you waiting for? Easy now. That's it! Hold it there! You must keep them close, Mr. Marston.
Go.
You haven't gone all day. Whoa there! Come on!
get hurt?
Keep a good hold on him! Jump on! I've got a feeling this one's gonna break easily! Come on, that's perfect range! Hold on to him!
Nearly there. Easy there. God damn it! Ah!
Whoa! Easy now!
I got you.
You'll have this in no time!
Let's go. Whoa there.
All yours! Hop on and show 'em who's boss! That's it! Lead with them!
Almost got you. Easy. Oh, damn. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. Calm down now. Relax now. Nearly there.
Look at that! You're a natural! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch. Come on, boys!
Yeah. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. A life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting Broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day. If you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Easy now. Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much. There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
Move it up! Come on! Move it! Stay together, you dumb animals! Go! Come on! Yeah! Get a move on! Let's go! Come on! Forward! Let's move here, my four-legged friends! Move on! Move on! Move! Let's go! Move! Move! Let's go! Get going! Come on! Keep it moving! Yeah! Come on! Come on! Come on! Yeah! Come on! Let's go! Let's go! Move! Come on! No stopping! Let's go! Come on! Move! Whoa! Move it up! Move it! Stay together, you dumb animals! Come on! Yeah! Get a move on! Let's go! Come on! Forward! Let's move here, my four-legged friends! Move on! Move on! Move! Let's go! Move! Move! Whoa! Get going! Come on! Keep it moving! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Let's go! Let's go! Move! Come on! No stopping! Let's go! Move! Let's go! Move it up! Move it! Stay together, you dumb animals! Come on! Yeah! Yeah! Let's go! Get a move on! Let's go! Forward! Let's move here, my four-legged friends! Come on! Come! Move on! Move on! Move! Let's go! Move! Move! Come on! Get going! Come on! Keep it moving! Come on! Come on! Come on! Go! Hey! Whoa! Move!
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away! Chase him down and bring him back!
Let's go!
Come on! Don't let him get away!
Whoa there! Yeah! Yeah! Come on! Whoa there! Hold on! Relax now. Nearly there. I got you. Nearly there. Oh, damn! Relax. Come on, baby. Calm down. I'm in trouble here. Let's go.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.